Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brendan Danaher, and I am going to be presenting an informative speech tonight on Dwight D. Eisenhower. We're going to start off with his family life. Dwight was born David Dwight Eisenhower, born October 14th, 1890. He was born in Denison, Texas, and then moved into Abilene, Texas. He married Mamie Geneva Dodd on July 1st, 1916. They had two sons. His first son passed away from scarlet fever at the age of 3. His second son later became a U.S. Army officer and married Richard Nixon's daughter, Julie. Dwight D. Eisenhower was a religious man. When he was a child, he was a Jehovah's Witness. And then he was baptized as a Presbyterian in 1953. Later on, after he became president, Dwight D. Eisenhower added the word "under God" to the Pledge of Allegiance. In 1956, he then added the words "In God we trust" as the saying of the United States. He put that on paper 1 year later, in 1957. Eisenhower's schooling consisted of, in 1909, he graduated from Abilene High School. He applied at the Naval Academy, but was turned down for his appointment. Later on, Eisenhower applied at the West Point Academy with the recommendation from Kansas Senator Joseph L. Bristow. Eisenhower graduated in 1915 as the head of his class from West Point. Before politics, Eisenhower served as an officer in the United States Army. He trained tank crews during World War I, later became appointed the General Staff in Washington in World War II. In 1942, he was appointed Commanding General of the European Theater over World War II. After he was the European Theater Operations Commander, he was appointed Supreme Allied Commander of the Allied Expeditionary Force. On December 20th, 1944, Eisenhower was appointed General of the Army. He is one of, I believe, 7 5-star generals that we've had in our country. In 1948, he became president of Columbia University. A couple facts about President Eisenhower. He was the last president of the 19th century. Oldest president to be elected at the age of 62 years old. Only general to serve as president in the 20th century. And started the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare. Putting into act the interstate highway system. He also, in 1959, admitted Alaska and Hawaii into the United States, into our Union. He was the first president to allow health problems to be known by the public. Some of the tributes that Eisenhower has to him to this day are from 1971 to 1978, Dwight Eisenhower was placed on the U.S. dollar coin. He also has a naval aircraft carrier named after him. It's the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower. At this time, is there any questions? Thank you for hearing my speech tonight, and have a good night.
Yay!